often people are coming up wanting to book activities and nothing is available right now. So it's been, I gotta crush people's dreams while they come out here.
Aloha, this is Surfing for Truth down here in beautiful Waikiki. It's June 2021 and it's been well over a year since the emergency declaration for COVID-19 here in the state of Hawaii. And we are down here ready to talk to people and see what they think about what's going on. All right, so first of all, just wanted to ask, where are you from?
I'm from Loveland, Colorado.
I'm from Washington State.
Yeah, so you're actually a local, that's right?
I am, yes I am.
I'm from Amarillo, Texas.
We're from California.
Colorado. I live in Dallas part-time and here part-time.
What are the rules like in Colorado?
I think they just lifted all the mask mandates, so mostly we can do whatever we want going without a mask and stuff. So
We're pretty much like this in Hawaii, but the thing is you don't have to have a COVID test before you get into the Seattle, Washington.
Wow, so you're a free state, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We know Florida and Texas, fully open. No restriction.
They just opened up the state on the 15th, I think.
You don't have to wear a mask inside if you're vaccinated, which is different here.
We haven't seen more COVID deaths in the entire pandemic than we have flu and pneumonia deaths every year as part of flu season. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah.
So what do you think about kind of the rules that we still have going on in Hawaii? Do you think that's reasonable given a state like yours or Florida or Texas where they've lifted the rules and they seem to be doing okay?
yeah, I think it's kind of bad here.
I feel safe to come in here in Hawaii and visit Hawaii, so that's why we're here.
Hotels and flights are at full capacity, but tours, restaurants, everything else is not.
And I love the restrictions that they have about the mask. It's really safe.
I totally think we still need them because until we get to that 70% like the governor says, I think we need them.
What do you think? Is it reasonable what we have going on in Hawaii right now still?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that that's not the rule here, because since most things are outside and we know UV light kills the virus, but,
Exactly.
I don't make the laws.
I don't know if you've heard of any of the other treatments that are out there that are quite successful, like, have ivermectin, chlorine dioxide, hydroxychloroquine, a medicine that's been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
So how has it been? You go back to the hotel, you have to wear a mask there, and in the restaurants and things like that?
Mostly in like the stores you have to wear a mask, but when you go back in the hotel they don't really enforce it that well, but
Okay.
so yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Restaurant industry for dinner, the average wait is maybe about 2, if not 3 hours now. Luau sold out until July, August. Everything now you need to pre-book your activities and make your restaurant reservations before you even buy your plane ticket out here.
How about sitting down in the restaurant and it's not contagious?
Everyone knows once you sit that COVID doesn't attack sitting people, so.
That's right.
Eating inside, we were able to do at one place today. Others I've seen where indoor is, you see the flower,
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
where, indoor seating isn't available.
I think they let us walk without a mask outside. It's only in the stores, and it's good because, viruses and bacteria are everywhere, and it's better be safe than sorry.
How about the fact that the COVID virus is actually smaller than the gaps in a lot of these masks, the surgical masks and the cloth masks and things like that?
It's a silly thing. Yeah, for sure.
And are you aware? I mean, we've been talking to people about some of those studies that have come out for kids in schools.
I just
a lot of
recently
germs.
saw the one in Florida. There was one in Florida where 5 out of 6 of the masks had all sorts of germs on them, mold, or there was something that was on it, bacteria that was just so disgusting. And I don't like wearing them because I have a dirty one in my pocket right now just to walk into stores, and it's like, what am I doing to myself versus the small small possibility that I am infected or could spread it because asymptomatic spread is so minimal.
I have not heard about that study.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of blisters and stuff that became with the mask.
Right.
And yeah.
Do you think that people should at least have the freedom to say, I prefer to rely on my immune system, I prefer to rely on treatments, and I don't want the vaccine because I'm not quite sure where we're at with that?
I mean, it's still America. You have your choices, and you can do what you want. And
As a Texan.
my choice was, right, as a Texan, and my choice was to have the vaccine.
You do know that some people choose to quarantine so they can still get on the plane without the pre-test. Do you think that that's maybe a problem?
For me, it's gonna be a problem.
And then they get to kind of, be let loose in society. Does that make any sense?
I don't know. I guess not really, but yeah.
We're not Texans, so it's not like we were living free and then coming to
Right.
somewhere that's closed.
And I don't think it's dangerous. I don't think COVID at this point is dangerous anymore. But if you're at risk, maybe take your own personal precautions and do what you have to do to keep yourself safe. But at the same time, the economy can't take any more of a hit now, especially the local economy, the money that's kept within the state. For all the local tour vendors, all the local restaurants now, I don't think they can be taking any more of a hit with all these ridiculous mandates.
Why don't we know that? Why isn't the state more transparent about that?
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I still trust my lieutenant governor. He's a doctor, and you got to trust individuals. I mean.
And then last question, do you actually, what do you think that the COVID virus came from?
I mean, I think it most likely came from the Wuhan lab.
Okay, this is a wrap here in Waikiki. We've got some mixed opinions. I think a lot of people are just really happy to be in Hawaii and at the beach. And as you see, people aren't too worried about COVID. We've got plenty of action going on at the beach. People are not really aware or not really concerned with some of the strict regulations we still have in place, some of the damage that the rules that have been in place have done to our economy, have done to the local people. People aren't informed about the statistics regarding the deaths that we see in Hawaii from flu and pneumonia every year. People are not aware of the studies that are out there about the negative impacts of mask wearing. And so there's more work to be done. But generally speaking, we're still happy that people are able to be outside and have a good time. Peace out. I think we were happy to try and drop some truth bombs a little bit here and there. We're calling it a wrap, ready to jump in the ocean and enjoy ourselves like everybody else who is not seemingly too concerned about COVID. So people are enjoying themselves maskless and having a good time. I don't know.